Hi guys, we're back at Smash Fishing. We're out in the middle of the night and we're going out for pretty much anything. We've got a real gale force wind and usually it's amazing for bass, so I'm hoping for a few of them tonight, but we'll just see how the night goes. Maybe even a squid if we're lucky, so stay tuned. It's Smash Fishing, baby. Woo! It's a stormy night tonight. We've got 4, 6 to 7 winds. We're going foraging. Perfect weather to hopefully see some bass. But we're going to head out and just see what we can find. I'm after pretty much anything again. I had to be quick for that one. He come out of absolute nowhere. He was sitting in all this big weed. Just going to go to a little dry spot here. Just making sure I don't spook anything. Because where there's one, sometimes there's more. It's not a bad sized bass, that. I'm going to measure him, see if he's big enough. What a prime little bass. Reckon around the 2 pound mark. Not a bad fish at all, really. There you go. Spiny little devil. Can I measure him? Yeah, he's well in. He's well in size. Come on, buddy. We might have some cooked up bass tonight. Depending on what else we find. We've only just started and we got a fish. That's happy days. Just trying to get a good measurement. Oh yeah, look, he's well over. He's beauty. It's about a 44 centimetre, that one. Nice fish. I'm going to keep this one. Nice fat fish. Get some nice fillets on that bad boy. Hopefully we can see some more. Nice. Get in my foraging bag. Oh, beauty. It's a perfect eating size bass, that. Around the 44 centimetres. Ideal. Nice thick fish as well. That's why I wanted to keep it. It's got some good fillets on that. Hopefully we see a few more tonight. Perfect when there's a storm. I know spots that I can always find bass. They're like clockwork. Once you suss out how they feed and what winds, you know, it definitely ups your chances of catching. Come on, you beauties. That is a brilliant start. I've been trying to keep my back to the wind because it is seriously windy today. But there you go. Look at this weed field. This is all just loose seaweed. Look at that. And that's what that bass was sitting over down at the bottom here. He was just feeding in amongst this lot. I suppose there's a lot of crabs and little fish that live in this, so it makes sense to find him here. Wow. Look at that. Nice little lobster there. Not a monster by any means. Strong little lobster. Look at him go, he's feisty. I'm just working my way up this little rock ledge trying to find some more bass. I just stumbled across this little fella. Right, let's see if he'll let go. He's a strong little lobster, that one. Come on, buddy. I've got fish to catch. There you go. I'll catch you when you're bigger, my friend. Take it easy. This is perfect ground to find fish. Like, it's gravelly sand, but you have loads of boulders mixed in between. It is just killer for bass and lobsters, obviously, and lobsters as well, but bass especially. They love this stuff. There is wads of prawns around here. Look at that. Some nice ones in there. I'm gonna mooch around here a little bit now. Just run my net round the rocks. See if I can pick up a few. Come on. Some really nice prawns. A few baby fish in there as well. Look at that. Get those in the bag. Another one there. Nice. Started off well on this forage. Hopefully we can keep it up. Come on, you biggies. I'll never turn down a few prawns, that's for sure. Loads of little fish around. Baby ballon wrasse there. Pretty little colours on that. It's another little ballon wrasse. There's a little baby scorpion fish. Interesting. Right, let's get these in the foraging bag. There doesn't seem to be a huge amount of like the monsters, but picking a few up. I don't want to take the small ones, so I'm being quite picky. I'm on a winner at the moment. Check this net out, it's got loads in it. Oh yeah, got a good feed there. Got a decent little haul here. Got 1, 2, 3. There's quite a few in here actually. Nice. That's more like it. Now we're building up a nice feast of prawns. Get those in the bag. There's more in here as well, isn't it? I'm being quite picky. Like this sort of size I don't want to keep. I want the really big ones. Otherwise, well, by the time they're cooked you just don't get a huge amount of meat out of them. So you want the really big stuff. Save the rest for the future. Ah, big old conger eel. But hey. They always run for the shore. It's really weird with congers. They run straight for the shallows for some reason. There's some big old prawns in here, look at those. And we missed him. There he is. Little wee guy, look at him. Whoa, feisty little lobster as well. See him trying to get me, or her shall I say. See by the little swimmerettes here, when they're little hot, little soft ones like that, that's a female. Little wider tail, whoa. How far he can get his claws back. Here, feisty little devil that one. There you go. I'll see you later, buddy. You're certainly not going to get eaten anytime soon. And look at that. And just like that, look, that's a little male, that one. The hard swimmerettes there. Literally on the next rock. It's a little male lobster. Lovely to see. I love seeing little babies like this. Shows a nice populations here. See you later, buddy. Where's the biggies? Yeah, it shows a healthy little population though when you're seeing loads of small ones. Oh, all of that and I got one. There was a big cluster of prawns down here then. Nope. Always love seeing these. This is a little dragonette. They do get a little bit bigger than this, but on this beach you don't really see them a lot bigger than this one. Deeper waters you get them a lot bigger, but that's about an average size for what I find. Interesting, they lay flat on the seabed, right on the sand. Big lady crab there, look. Loads of life round tonight. The size of that giant goby just sticking his head out here, look. That's a beast. I can't work out if there's a lobster in here or is it just stones moving around. What on earth is that? Some sort of fish. Looks like a rockling. That's like a half decomposed rockling. Wonder what coughed that up. Ew. There is quite literally millions of mullet in here. Little tiny ones. Just going through slowly. I can see they're all herding into the corner here, look. Some derelict pots here, guys. All the ropes really old, there's no bobbers on them or anything. So I'm gonna let all these spider crabs go. They've probably been in there a very long time, these crabs. So I'll let them all go. Anybody home? Nope. Yeah, they're just old rotten pots. There's obviously been abandoned or cut loose. There you go. We freed the spider crabs. Still one in there as well, look. Just shows these have probably been here an awful long time. And the crabs are still alive. Check this out, guys. They've beached themselves. Look at the mullet. They're everywhere. Look at them over here. They're all over the beach. All these baby mullet, look. They are absolutely everywhere. Come here, little buddies. I can rescue some of you. Look at that, there's thousands of them. Check this out. They're trying to leave the pool and get down to the open water. They're quite literally everywhere. I haven't seen this in a while. Usually bass will blow them up the beach, but these ones, it's probably when I walked through the pool at the top, I probably spooked them all out. That's all baby mullet. Tiny little mullet. Awesome. Let's go get them back in the water. There's still hundreds all over the beach. Look at this. Come on, little buddy. Got a free ride. Look at them all. They are everywhere. Right, I've freed the mullet. There we go. Be free! There's all his friends, look at that. They're all balled up right in the water. Swim around everywhere. That's awesome. Tide's seriously low now. Just having a little wonder about. I've gone through all the surf a few times and all the prawn beds sort of washed out now. Such a big tide that it's things just wash out so fast that you've only got a little window to get them. There's my beast, GU44 Kobo made. Thought I'd come and check my mooring ropes because we've had some big swells here. Gave her a big clean up the other day. She was full of blood and scales. And now she's all looking pretty. Beautiful little boat. Couldn't be happier. Does everything I need it to do. Engine goes beautifully. Just need some stickers for the back because it looks a bit tatty. This engine has been absolutely brilliant on this boat. Big shout out to Offshore Power and Guernsey. Amazing customer service. And this thing pushes the boat perfectly at 6 knots, and I only do about that much throttle. Crazy. Back up at the bike now, guys. As you can see, I've been spined in the leg a few times. We've got a nice bass, we've got a handful of prawns there. So I'm going to go home now and cook up the prawns, and we'll have a nice cook up with that tomorrow. That was a hell of a trip, seriously windy. We had a nice little fun trip, found a few creatures along the way as well. We are back in the kitchen, guys. We've got our bass there. I'm going to cook a nice little feast out of this. This is going to be my dinner. We've got a dog playing with his toy. He loves that thing. There you go, guys. We've got a few ingredients here. I'm going to put plenty lemon and lime, some peppers, little onion and some mushrooms. I'm going to cook this bass whole in the oven. Nice delicious tea. I'm keeping the skin on today just because I'm going to be just peeling it off once it's oven cooked. So I'm just putting a few slits down the side here just so then all the ingredients will soak up inside it. Some nice slices of lime. Gonna have a nice citrusy sort of bass today. Beautiful. What I'm gonna do is slice up some pepper. It's gonna be a nice healthy tea time, this one. I want the chunks quite big because I'm going to eat this with the bass. And mushrooms, just going to cut the button mushroom straight in half. And we're good to go. A few of them in there. That dog's making a racket. And then last of all, just a nice little onion, just to give it that extra little bit of flavour. There we go. What I'm gonna do, just make some slices of that. Beautiful. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go inside the bass with some lime and lemon. That citrus with fish makes it taste way better. We got some onion. Get that inside of the bass as well. And all of our mushrooms and our peppers, bits like that can go around the side. Super simple tea time. I don't usually film cooking my tea. This one, we are. And all we need now is some seasoning. We've got some black pepper there. Loads of black pepper. We've got chili flakes. Beautiful. We've got some Himalayan pink sea salt. And that there is ready for the oven. Super simple, just chuck together, but that there would taste absolutely amazing. The only finishing bit I've got is some garlic butter. And I'm just gonna smother that over the fish because it will just soak through. Get some in there as well. It's gonna be absolutely juicy, that's for sure. And that is it. One lovely cooked bass. Good old tea time, nice and healthy. Let's get it in the oven. I'll show you the finished product. And I almost forgot. Some nice slices of lemon and lime on top. Just to make sure all that citrus flavour goes straight through the fish. Can't be forgetting that one. I'm gonna put a couple more mushrooms in there. Just for a finishing touch because I'm greedy. That's a nice little meal for me, that is. Beautiful, very pretty. We haven't got many prawns. So me and Smash are just going to gobble these while my bass is cooking. Come here. A nice prawn. Ooh, tasty. Check that out, guys. Look at that. Always important. Squeeze the lemon and lime. Just to get the juices going through, but as you can see, just to check your fish, just pull on the meat. If it pulls away like so, straight off the bones, that's a cooked fish right there. Delicious. So we're going to sit down and enjoy this bad boy now. I've been looking forward to this. Absolutely starving. It's 10 o'clock at night and I'm just having my tea. Been extremely busy today. And we're back out again in 2 hours. Back out foraging, baby. Look at that. I haven't had just a whole roasted bass in ages. That meat, I love the way it just flakes off like that. You can just get giant chunks. Absolutely delicious. Perfect tea time, that's for sure. I don't usually cook, I don't usually film like cooking my tea sort of thing. I usually just film up how to cook the creature. So it's nice to actually show you guys what I actually eat. There you go, this is a staple for me. Fish and veg. It's definitely not my favourite fish in the world, bass. It's certainly a tasty fish, but I would much rather a mullet, a grey mullet or something like that, because it's a lot firmer. But like, don't get me wrong, the flavour of bass is up there with any good fish, you know. Good boy. Smash loves a good bit of bass. Any sort of white fish like this. Loves it. Yum. Hey, nice fresh bass, mate. Can't go wrong with that. Beautiful tea time. That's a perfect size fish for one person as well. Around the £2 mark, you know, about 44 centimetres. Perfect size bass to eat. Absolutely delicious. Interesting trip though. We found a nice bass. This thing was feeding right up in the seaweed and everything. It was really interesting where it was. Good old roasted peppers. Can't go wrong with that. Absolutely delicious. I always like, even when I cook for myself off camera, I'm always cooking something really simple. Simple foods. But usually, it tastes the best. There's a nice little bit of spice with that as well, especially on the veg. Because it was on top of the skin, it's sort of gone through the fish a bit, but mostly on the veg. You got spicy veg with bass. Mmm. That's when you know your fish is cooked correctly. Look at that. Crispy fish tail. Not bad. Check that. You can just get giant chunks of this fish. Holds together nicely like this. It's perfect on the barbecue as well. Put all your ingredients into some tin foil and chuck it on the barbecue. Absolutely outstanding. So stay tuned for the next episode, guys. Me and Smash is going to annihilate this. And we're back out foraging tonight. Hopefully we start finding some more stuff. These set of ties, we found absolutely loads of stuff. They're everywhere. Which is great to see. So yeah, hopefully we get a video and you guys get to see it after this one. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the channel, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you want any merch, links in the description. It's Smash Fishing, baby. Woo!